Hello everyone, welcome to That Indian Home. A very happy new year to you all, and I hope the year has been good so far. Today's video is going to be a slow day at home, where I'll be sharing a few finds from India, some simple home decor ideas, and we'll end the day by cooking a hearty lunch together. So let's begin. My husband recently came back from India, and of course I asked him to bring a few things for me. I'll start with my absolute favorite. These beautiful fragrances are from a brand called Sukham Handmade. And honestly, I wouldn't beat around the bush. These are by far some of the best fragrances I have ever tried. I picked up a few agarbattis as well, and they are wonderful. They don't have that heavy, smoky feel at all, and the fragrances are so warm and comforting. For today's video, I'll be using the home spray. These sprays are completely natural, made with just distilled water and essential oils. No artificial fragrances, no chemicals, and no alcohol. Just pure bliss. I love spraying it on my curtains and lightly on the sofas and cushions as well. It's honestly the best room spray I have used. It doesn't give me a headache and feels so natural because it is natural. I also picked up this essential oil blended camphor. I love diffusing camphor at home, so I was very curious to try this blend too. I have loved it so far. Overall, if you enjoy home fragrances, this is definitely a brand worth checking out. Moving on, in my last video, I shared a few ways to display postcards. I recently found another simple idea, so I thought I'd quickly show you. I like using these place card holders to display postcards and small greeting cards. I love the charm it adds. It feels personal, warm, and lived in. Alright, now let's move into the kitchen before we start cooking lunch. I found these beautiful cotton pot holders on Amazon. I really love the color combination and I'm hanging them using these stick-on hooks, which are going to be very useful as I cook and go about my work in the kitchen. I also picked up these magnetic hooks. They are really well made. I'm using them on my fridge to hang a few small trinkets. I absolutely love personalizing my home. It's one of my favorite things to do. Now it's almost time for lunch. Today I'm making a Gujarati-style Gawar Shaak using frozen Gawar from the Vadilal brand. I like using frozen Gawar for this sabzi, especially on busy days. But when I'm making a South Indian style parapusali, I prefer using fresh Gawar chopped finely. These long cuts work perfectly for this sabzi and saves me so much time, while still allowing me to cook something healthy and homemade. While the gawar is steaming, I'll gather all the spices. Very basic masalas today: chili powder, haldi, kitchen king masala, dhania powder, and a little besan. I really enjoy this Gujarati version of the sabzi. My husband is from Gujarat, and over the years, his love for Gujarati food has definitely rubbed off on me. It's one of my favorite cuisines now. While the gawar continues to cook, I'll refill my dhania powder jar. I like grinding whole coriander seeds and making small batches every once in a while. It feels much fresher than store bought powder. I use this steel funnel to make the process completely mess free. Now look at the gawar. It's steamed beautifully and has retained such a lovely color. You know, when I first moved to the UK from India, I was very unsure about frozen vegetables. But as I have spent more time here, I have realized that there's nothing wrong with them at all. Fresh will always be my first choice, but on days when I need a little support or simply want to make things easier, frozen vegetables work just fine. They are the next best thing after fresh. Now into the oil I'll add jeera. I also add ajwain and hing. I actually forgot to add it while filming this, but it adds a beautiful flavor to the sabzi, so don't miss the ajwain and hing. I'll add the spices with a little water so they don't burn. Let them cook for a bit and then add the gawar. Now I'll add salt as per taste, mix well, add just a little water, cover and let it cook on a low flame. I let this cook covered on a low flame for about 10 minutes, and at this point the sabzi is almost done. There are just two final ingredients left which I'll add once it's cooked through. While the sabzi is cooking, I'll make the rotis. There is truly nothing like fresh roti and sabzi for lunch. Today I'm making phulkas, which are my absolute favorite. I'm really grateful we have a gas stove here. I remember missing this so much in our previous home when we only had an induction stove. It's truly the little joys, isn't it? I'm adding a little butter here since I haven't made my homemade ghee yet. And I really enjoy eating a little extra in winter. Butter, ghee, all of it. There's something about this season that makes you crave warmth in every bite. Do you feel that way too? Let me know in the comments. The rotis are done and so is my gawarnu shaak. Once it's off the heat, I add a little jaggery and lemon juice, check the salt, and there you have it. A perfect khatta, meetha, tikha gawarnu shaak. And since my husband has just come back from India, we have a plenty of mithai at home. So that's definitely making its way onto my plate today. Absolute bliss. That's all for today's video, my friends. I hope you enjoyed watching this. If you did, please consider subscribing to the channel and leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. I'll see you again soon. Until then, take care of yourself.